Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and amazing service department, you'll drive away satisfied. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Mackey Motors post-game show, Find New Roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Jeff Langman joined right now by Dawson Gifford of the Kuemper Knights, and Dawson, our motor end player of the game here tonight as well. Dawson, great effort. You could tell you and the guys pretty focused when you came out to start this one tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We want to get the job done, get it done fast, and get out of here.
What was the mentality? You guys had beaten these guys and handled them fairly easy earlier this year back in December, but you knew it was going to be a different game tonight and a different team here this afternoon. So what did you guys come in thinking about this one in the game plan?
Well, the first time we played them, they played a mainly 2-3 zone almost the whole time. And lately on film, we've seen a lot more man be introduced, so we had to be ready for whatever they threw at us.
Looked like you guys, as usual, wanted to get to the rim early offensively. Was that the thought process, was to try to attack them?
Definitely, yeah. With DJ back, it's a lot easier to get to the rim, and we wanted to get him going right away, so that was definitely part of the plan.
What's it like to see him back out onto the floor? How much of an emotional lift was that for you guys tonight?
It was amazing. Just to be out there with him and see him so happy, that was awesome.
You see the floor so well, especially on the defensive side. You're a great passer, but one of the things I enjoy for you is your ability to read passing lanes and jump passing lanes. Where does that come from?
I think it just comes from a lot of years of basketball and knowing guys and what they're going to do and seeing plays before they happen and anticipating.
Is that your favorite thing, or is it hitting a three or dishing it to somebody for a bucket? Do you have a favorite thing here?
I don't know. I think I like dishing it out.
What is it about the assist? I'm an old point guard, so I kind of know what it is for me.
Yeah, it's a lot of my dad, telling me to pass the ball, so it always feels good when I get it.
They made a little run at you guys, played you well here in the first half. I thought the defensive intensity picked up for you guys here in the second half. Is that when you think this game changed?
Yeah, definitely. Once we started picking up on our 2-2-1 press and really getting into that faster, it picked up a lot.
What is it with that second group that comes in that they just seem to have so much energy on the defensive end?
It has a lot to do with Tavenami. He's a big glue guy, big energy guy. He's out there having fun every night, and it shows.
You guys head up now to Sac City to take on OABCIG coming up on Tuesday night. Have you focused on them at all yet, or has this total focus been on this game here so far?
I haven't looked at it a lot. I know they have a good record, and I know they're here watching, so get prepared.
Well, I tell you what, Dawson, great job out here tonight. Congrats on the win this afternoon, and we'll see you Tuesday night up in Sac City.
Thank you very much.
Dawson Gifford again. We're going to get head coach Sean Minnehan joining us over here on the headsets, and we'll get him set up for our post game here. Sean, appreciate you joining us here. Congrats on the win. Hard fought first half. I had a feeling you sensed that the Greene County was going to come out and give you everything they could here early on, especially without Richard Doherty, their leading scorer, playing today.
Yeah, I think one of two things were going to happen. They were going to come out and be really, really flat, or they're going to come out and compete really, really hard, and they did the latter. They came out and they scrapped. I'm trying to think of his name, number 23 off the top of my head. Rosiska. Yeah, he did a good job of really competing. He did a good job of really moving. He hit a couple of tough shots throughout the game. He scrapped really hard. And then Jesse Miller had a great game. Yep. Offensively, defensively, he really impacted both sides of the floor. He carried that extra burden for his team really well, I thought. But it just came down to, I don't know if he left the floor. Right. If he did, it was very, very limited time. And we just were able to throw 5 guys at him continuously, 5 fresh guys, and that kept us fresh. It kept the pace of the game up, and that's where the depth comes in.
I don't think most people realize the energy that second group brings in and how much that helps you guys. And like you said, by the time the second half starts, your guys are still fresh, and everybody else starting to feel a little tired.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought our second 5 were better today.
Yes, agreed.
Consistently start to finish, I thought their defensive energy was really good. I thought their ball movement was really good, and they created high percentage shots for each other.
What did you see rebounding-wise? I thought in the first half you guys got out-rebounded. It looked like there was maybe a conversation at halftime. There looked to be a little bit more of a concerted effort to rebound for you guys, especially on the offensive end in the second half.
I think we just had guys watching, to be honest. I think we were complacent and just like, I don't know if it's because Richard's not playing or whatever, right. But we just didn't have enough urgency. Our halftime talk was pretty short and sweet, that we need to play better than what we're playing, get to the rim and make layups because we're not we're getting good looks and we're not making them. So just go get layups instead. Make the extra pass. If you make the extra pass, eventually we're gonna get an uncontested layup, and for the most part, we're able to do that.
What's it mean to have DJ back into the lineup today?
It feels good to write his name in the scores book again. I got to do it against Harlan. It felt good. It felt good to hear his name announced to starting lineups, and he looked maybe a little bit rusty. It was nice to see he took 10 shots. The last couple of games he played, he didn't shoot the ball 10 shots, and I think the last 3 games he played in were prior to his injury. So it was nice to see him go out there, and I think going off of there just it'll give him the confidence that, all right, I can go play basketball.
We talked about Dawson Gifford with him. What a great game for him tonight. We named him our player of the game. But I thought Tragan Biter was outstanding for you guys here tonight with the energy he brought, and Tavanami.
Yeah, I yelled, get layups, and he shoots the shot with the toe like on the line. We're like, that's 2 inches back, and you get a 3-pointer. But that's Tay for you. Tay brings energy night in, night out, and that's when. And then Tragan defensively, when he's bringing the energy, that's when he's really, really tough for us. I thought he controlled the ball really, really well when he was running the point, moved the basketball well, and just that whole group fed off of each other and making that extra pass and making the easy shot.
Got to play BCIG now on Tuesday night. They got a chance to come scout you guys. I don't know if you got a chance to go and scout them on Thursday at all or not, but what do you know about them? What have you seen from them? I know they got a DeJean back at the younger brother, but solid team. I think they've got, one loss on the season?
They ended up losing. They lost to Newell Fonda towards the end of the year, so they have 2 losses on the year. We got some film on them. Coach Leonard, Coach Nelson started breaking down film yesterday after school. We practiced in the morning so our boys could go watch our girls play at Underwood. And then I had those 2 start breaking down the film on those guys, putting stuff together. They got a couple guys that can shoot the basketball. They want to apply pressure. They have some good athletes. I mean, it's one of those. They're a football school right now. So that's also the teams that we've struggled with this year, is teams that want to get out there and be physical. Your Harlans and your LC, those were the 2 teams we struggled with the most this year. So we just have to make sure we show up physical, ready to play, and that's just make sure they have the Ladwood kid. He's a lefty. That's a good shooter. DeJean's just a really athletic kid, kind of like his brother, but he doesn't look to shoot and dribble as much as Cooper did. And then they have just a nice group of seniors around them. I think juniors and seniors, pretty older group. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll continue to break down film, but I think we match up well with them, especially with our depth. We just got to make sure we knock down those open shots that we get.
Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us here. Congrats on the win tonight or this afternoon. We'll see you up Saturday. It's Tuesday night up in Sac City.
Thank you.
Head coach Sean Minnehan again with the Kuemper boys basketball team. They pick up a win here today. We'll be back with more of our postgame. We'll wrap things up right after this.